Good morning, Los Angeles. Laker fans, this is your wake-up call. Hi, I'm Bill Plaschke, sports columnist of the Los Angeles Times. And on the headlines today in LATimes.com is the interview done with Eric Pincus of our staff by Jim Buss, the Lakers vice president of basketball operations and the guy that is blamed most for the destruction of the team for the worst record ever last season. Well, he said some interesting things. Buss said that he will stand by his pledge to step down if the team is not contending within a couple of seasons. That's a good thing. I'm glad he's taking accountability for that. He said he's not sure. He thinks this is Kobe Bryant's last season, and if it's not his last season, Kobe would have to accept a lesser role moving forward. That's understandable. No surprises there. But one thing he did say that was kind of curious was that he said it's all about moving forward. It's all about building 7 or 8 core players into the team to have a future with 7 or 8 core players. And his quote was, "It's not about winning games. It's not about making the playoffs. It's not about going far in the playoffs. It's about having that core of 7 or 8 players." I think it's interesting to Laker fans that I guess for the last year and maybe this upcoming year for sure, it's not about winning or making the playoffs. Laker fans spend thousands and thousands of dollars and give their heart and soul to this team, and I think that they deserve a vice president saying, you know what, we're trying to win now. We're trying to at least make the playoffs. We're at least trying to be competitive. And Jim Buss pretty much said they weren't trying to do that until the big free agency period, until they have a lot of money under their cap space next summer. Not a great sign for Laker fans moving forward. He's placing a lot. Jim Buss is placing all of his eggs in the basket of D'Angelo Russell, Julius Randle, and Jordan Clarkson. Mentioned them in the interview as core players. Says he wants to add to that core next summer, and then we'll see where we stand. Well, I think that's a good point, is that let's wait and see where we stand with him. The jury is still out on whether the Lakers could turn this around. It's not a great sign when their vice president says it's not about winning games or making the playoffs or going far in the playoffs. It's just about building 8 core players. This is not a team that's supposed to rebuild. It's a team that's supposed to reload. But I guess we'll have just one more year to worry about that, and we'll see what happens. Jim Buss is putting his name out there. He's putting his job on the line. I give him credit for that, and I think fans now are all holding their breath. You can read the story at LATimes.com. Read me at Bill Plaschke on Twitter. Have a great day.